The male is cunning, manipulative. He will lie, cheat, steal, even kill in order to fulfill these primal instincts.
Across the entire state of Florida, citizens have called to the streets demanding justice.
Thousands of fans gathered at a visual to mourn the death of the political socialite.
Her lifeless body washed up on the shores in Tampa Bay, and officials are calling this a tragic state of events.
There was a massive explosion at a federal building in downtown Tampa, Florida. Some extremist groups are calling the attack a terrorist movement of voter suppression.
Officials are outraged as we begin to uncover more evidence that links powerful political figures to the attacks, leading some to wonder just who could possibly be connected to the explosion. And how will this impact the political race for the governor's seat in Florida?
And now investigators have pulled into question a police detective part of the narcotics department to answer to his involvement in the attack. Once a celebrated officer, now Omar Anthony Brooks has been held in federal custody with his life and reputation are on the line. More on the story as it unfolds.
Every morning we rise, we greet one another. We eat. In the evening we rest for the coming of a new day. We're a family, slightly different than your own, but a family none the least.
Breaking news. Earlier this morning there was a massive explosion at a federal building in downtown Tampa, Florida. Some extremist groups are calling the attack a terrorist.
I'll be damned if I let them break us.
Good morning, my little pretties.
Good morning, Mistress Ivy.
Hold up. I know what's on your mind. Why every good story gotta start off with a brother in handcuffs? Yeah, that's me. Detective Omar Brooks, lead investigator for the Narcotics Division of the Tampa Bay Police Department. That's right. I'm being interrogated.
Coffee?
I bet you're asking yourself, how a narc get caught up in all this? Well, that's a long story. You got me? Yeah. It's gonna take more than just a cup of coffee to wash this one down. Funny thing about interrogating a narc, I already know what they're gonna ask me. I know what cards they'll play. They'll ask me about her. Want to know how I know her. Her name, Mistress Ivy. And this is how the story begins. Some may tell you she was the madam of an affluent whorehouse. Others would call her a healer. Some would tell stories of how she walked the streets of every city she ever visited looking for souls who needed saving. And you might have your own opinions about how she made her money. But she was as kind as she was dangerous. She was just as generous as she was beautiful. She protected the ones she loved and showed no mercy for those who challenged her. Yeah, Mistress Ivy. She was easy to love, that's obvious. And she probably loved me too deep down. But she keeps that part of her heart under lock and key. 'Cause the only other man she ever truly loved died 10 years ago. Zeke.
This morning I spoke with God. He opened my heart and whispered his knowledge into my spirit. I was traveling through time as I saw my life flash before my eyes. I saw me as a faithful pilgrim, carrying out my God's plan. Is this what love is supposed to feel like? Because if so, I've never loved until I received love from God.
Hey Luna, what's up? Why do you look so sad? Mia, what's done is done, okay? We gotta look out for ourselves.
I'm just not comfortable with all of this.
Look at me, okay? We didn't do all this for nothing, okay? So keep your head in the game.
Every morning we rise, we greet one another, we say the morning mantra, we eat, in the evenings we rest from the day's work and prepare for the coming of a new day. We are a family, slightly different from your own, but a family nonetheless. Family, it's a concept I've never really known in the traditional sense. My own family discarded me and never looked back. But someone loved me enough to take me in and teach me the ways of a cruel world. I don't know how she found me that day, but I can only guess it was destiny, saving my sisters and I from a cold winter. We had been living in that abandoned building for months, bringing back anything we can find to make it feel more like home. But I'd forgotten what it meant to have a home. Until she reminded me when she took me into her arms and asked, "Do you love me? I want to know how you feel. Do you trust me? Tell me the truth. Would you do anything for me?" Welcome to the House of Cat. Good morning, my little pretties.
Good morning, Mistress Ivy.
Do you love me?
Yes, Mistress Ivy.
Do you trust me?
Yes, Mistress Ivy.
Would you do anything for me?
Yes, Mistress Ivy.
Recite the morning mantra.
Men are fools, but we are powerful. We are beautiful, and beauty is power. The only currency more valuable than money is power. It is more valuable to be wise than to be beautiful.
And lastly?
I will not covet what belongs to the mistress.
Good. Eat.
Hurry up. Let's get this shit loaded. I ain't got all day.
Yeah. Hey, what up, homeboy? Hey, listen. No fresh faces tonight, you understand? We got way too much at stake. And we come too close to the finish line to fuck up now.
I know what the fuck I'm doing. And after this, I want my own seat in the House of Chambers.
Shh. Say less, man.
Detective Omar Brooks. I'm Officer Tobias Wilson. Alongside with me, Detective Lexi.
Alexis Marshall. Yeah, I know her.
Coffee?
No time for pleasantries. Let's just get this thing cracking.
All right then. Let's jump right in. So, where were you in the recent terrorist attacks that happened?
The final commandment of the morning mantra. You don't touch what belongs to Mistress Ivy. And Bellacat, she was a lover. She fell easily into the boy Torres' trap. It was only a matter of time before the mistress found out. And what do you think Bella said when she asked her about it? Bella was afraid to answer. She knew she couldn't lie, but she feared what would happen if she kept it 100.
You call for me, Mistress Ivy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company. Would you like to confess? Do you know the final commandment of the morning mantra?
Yes, Mistress Ivy?
Recite it.
I will not covet what belongs to the mistress.
Don't lie to me. Do you love him?
Yes, my mistress.
And who would you kill for? Him? Or for me?
You, my mistress. I choose you.
Then you know what to do. Eat.
But trust me, the mistress already knew the truth. So lying would bring a death sentence.
You, Mistress Ivy. I choose you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Silence, my child. Love is for fools. Now, let's go get this money. Let's get you cleaned up.
Drag his ass in the back, hurry up, what the fuck?
Eat.
Tough on crime with 17 years in law enforcement. He's a true game changer with strong political allies and a true promise for change.
I will create more jobs and better infrastructure. We don't need another Governor Davis. I'm running for the governor of the great state of Florida. It's time for a change. Are you with me? I'm Derek Strang, and I approve this message.
I need this night to be perfect. I can tell you what happened. You fucked us up now.
Hey, didn't I tell you I got this? You ain't the only one banking on the win, baby. Remember, I got my own set of demands once you become the new governor.
Would our guests like anything else this evening?
Ladies, how about a little dance?
Mistress Ivy.
I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good.
Hey, relax. Kick your feet up, let me handle the mud. Hey, one of us got to keep our hands clean. Didn't I tell you I got this, baby? You ain't the only one banking on the win. Remember, I got my own set of demands once you become the new governor. Who? Ivy.
cunning and manipulative. He has but one primal instinct: to dominate everything within his grasp. My madam taught me so many lessons. I ignored them all when I fell in love with Zeke, or so I thought. But neither of us knew what love was. Love was just something we found in common. I learned then the only way to beat this foolish and ridiculous game of love was to make sure everyone played by my rules, and my rules alone. I don't know how she found me that day, but I can only guess it was destiny, saving my sisters and I from a cold winter. We had been living in that abandoned building for months, bringing back anything we can find to make it feel more like home. But I'd forgotten what it meant to have a home.
If you remember anything I ever tell you about the mistress, let it be this. She was an orphan raised in a whorehouse by the most powerful black woman in the South back in the 80s. People knew little about Madame Guethro, but one thing we all understood: you don't fuck with the madam.